So I just watched The Color Purple. Spoiler alert. Um, I'm gonna talk adjustingly because I know the algorithm. The good points of the movie were the pants at the end. The pants were cute. It was decent dancing with building the house, and it was already a questionable film in its origin with the tropes that it wants to cover. And they definitely updated it very liberally. They definitely updated it. And I heard they would have a lot of love in the film. And when I saw it, it was the intro was you see the love build. You see the tropes of checking out Hollywood, and you kind of see like how careers get built. And I'm thinking about the dude that played the bad guy, the dark skinned dude, that was like Celie's husband, and how he had to do the Green Book to get this to get to Marvel. It's like you got to do some like extra risky things to get the clout to then be the heel of a film that bucks eyes that later then becomes whatever marvelous thing that they will evolve into. It's like Stone Cold become the heel to the leader kind of thing. Almost like Diddy. Like side story, I'm pretty sure that Diddy's gonna end up out on top because it's too big to fail. It's like Epstein. It's like just like if T.I. got taken out. I know I'm just rambling about a couple things, but I just see the tropes in this. And I see the tropes in current media. So I watched this movie like 3 months later than I expected. I just kept dragging it out. Finally got around to it. Back to Diddy. He can get away with it. He can get away with it. The whole thing's a joke because this thing about like T.I. had all these charges on him, and then all of a sudden they were like, "You got the key to the city." Like 3 months later, so I feel like Diddy gonna come on top as King of New York pretty soon, and he's gonna be in public, and there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just too big to fail. I find it very entertaining. But back to this movie, I know this is the most rambling review. Color Perp. It was the tropes. I can see how it could be decent on a Broadway sense. In the name of musicals, it wasn't the most captivating. It really pandered. It really pandered. That's why, and I haven't seen like the Harriet Tubman stuff. Like I just know where it's gonna go. I can already feel it. I can already feel the tropes. The bucking is serious in this film. Oh, it's some bucking. Yeah, yeah. You can just see the trope. You gotta like, you know, show common love to then be extra stuff in your career later, and I find that fascinating. That's all. I mean, it was a movie. It was a movie. I would rate it like a 4 out of 10, maybe 3 out of 10. I definitely watched it in fast speed, like 1.25 at first. I gave it the 1, then 1.25. Then I'm like, this is really dragging out. 1.5, just to speed through it because I just don't have the patience for certain parts of just dragged out dialogue and looking and bucking. I felt like the thing was a lot of green screen. I know it was a location, but it felt green screen. It's not the best movie. It's not the best movie. I feel AI could have wrote this better, and that's not to give credit to that. This is just knowing the producers behind it really got some agendas at play because it's just fascinating. It's just fascinating. And I try to imagine myself as a director. Would I have to like check these marks to get my things produced? And I question my moral flexibility on that. And as I get the hunger for a dollar. You still can get these jokes. You definitely get these jokes. It's clear your face. You made this. You put your name on it. You get these jokes. This is what happens, man. This is what happens. That's all. Color Purple.